Hello there, and welcome again to Andre's Artist Profiles. Now today I'm going to be profiling one of my favorite artists ever, who died right around the same time I found out about him, in the mid-1990s, and his name is Johnny Guitar Watson. He was one of the great blues players from the 1950s, but during the 1970s he emerged as a multi-instrumentalist who actually found a way to bring a blues audience into funk music, and perhaps along the way bringing funk music fans more into the blues, since funk, of course, represented the fact that the black community of the 70s were trying to reject the hardcore blues in favor of expansions of blues-based music and whatever. But this guy was really an interesting hybrid. There are a lot of albums that he had in the 70s that I don't have, and I intend to at some point. They're marginally hard to find, and they're reissued here and there. But anyway, here's what I have. This is his 1978 album, Giant, recorded during the disco era. He actually did a very good job with this album. I really like this. The next album is one of my favorite of his, Love Jones, with one of my favorite songs, Telephone Bill. He's actually, talk singing that a little bit. Kind of a proto-hip-hop kind of number. Kind of reminds me of something that Outkast might have been influenced by. Great album as well. There's a couple bonus tracks on here, reissued on the Shout Factory label. This is one of the last albums I got from the BMG Music Club before it shut down, incidentally. Now this album is called Johnny Guitar Watson and the Family Clone. He plays all the instruments on here. It's a very unique sounding record, believe it or not. Very skeletal, very minimal. Even more so than Prince. One of my favorite songs is Come and Dance With Me, where he actually sings using a vocoder. Not auto-tune, but a real, honest-to-goodness vocoder. That was released in 1981. This next album is from 1985, called Strike on Computers, and I didn't know it existed until about 2005. And it's a great album, too, very much in line with what he did in the 70s and early 80s. I believe this album from 1994 was his last, called Bow Wow. Not a bad album at all, actually. A little bit slick, part of the era, but that's what I have for Johnny Guitar Watson, and he's one artist that I strongly encourage all of you out there start exploring. Really talented musician and, funk theorist, as it were. Bluesologist, as Gil Scott Heron might call it. So, all of you out there on YouTube, I'll see you next time.